Fantastic, fantastic. Everybody jumping in. Look, this is so cool. I love seeing all of the cameras pop in and everybody joining us. Thank you so much. We have a whole exciting day for us, or little time anyway. So we've got Bruce in the room, the magical, legendary Bryce Decora joining us, man. We'll hand the mic over to you in just a sec. Chris, Dex, Ebony from our team, Hannah's here, Jason, Jill, Nate, Ralph, Oksana's here as well. Tommy, Tyrone. Hey guys, thank you so much. Drop in the chat, say hi. Let us know that you can hear us and see us and do all that kind of stuff. And let us just throw the mic real quick over to Bryce as he takes a sip of coffee there. Dude, what an incredible time in the Closebot space. Amazing, huge congratulations, and incredible to see everybody coming through, man.
Thank you. Yeah, it's a really special day for us. We've worked 2 years for this day. So thank you. You guys
Amazing.
have been a big supporter of us for a long time. Really appreciate you guys having us on.
It's it has been a genuine pleasure to see everything that's happened with Closebot and to work with yourself and Laura and the entire team over there. Guys, so Closebot, for everybody joining us, we are absolutely celebrating today in the Closebot world and making sure that we are shouting out to Bryce and Laura and the team over there because they're doing incredible things. So guys, we're super thrilled. So Bryce, we've kind of in the celebration mode. Johan and I, Johan, my business partner here, welcome, bud. We wanted to kind of give everybody a kickstart with how they can use Closebot V2 and how they can grow their agencies and business using some incredible, I guess, launch material that we're going to cover here on the call today. So I can't wait to jump in and share with everyone.
Yeah, it's crazy because our product is nothing without leads, you know, and your product drives an insane number of leads that can sometimes be overwhelming without the proper help on the other side
Right?
to communicate with these leads. And sometimes that's a person on the other side, and sometimes it's not now. Isn't it a crazy world we live in where sometimes
It,
it's not a person on the other
It's
side?
amazing. And it's even crazier when you look at the hundreds of micro prompts behind the scenes that you've created with the team that make it feel so personal and so human there. It's so guys, we're going to cover lead generation. We call this feeding your bots what they crave, right? It's like feeding the bots the actual leads they need so that they can do the job that they're engaged to do. And it's interesting. Kyle and I, who runs our operations over at White Label Suite, we were talking about the fact that sometimes when we're talking to people about generating leads, they're like, "Yeah, but I can't handle them all. I don't know what's going on." And it's Closebot in the back that makes that volume happen. It's such an incredible synergy when we go, let's get all the people that you could ever possibly wish for to come through your funnel, and let's let Closebot engage those people and do some magical things which we're going to show this morning. And this is really in the power of AI, the day and the time. So we're going to jump in and share. Bryce, amazing congrats to you and Laura and Kyle and everybody over there at Closebot. You guys are doing amazing stuff. So
Thank you.
fantastic to have you with us, man.
Thank you. Yeah,
All right.
let's do
So
it.
in launch celebration mode, we are going to feed your Closebot version 2. We're going to feed your bot those leads that make things work. Hey, Laura, amazing to see you. Thank you so much for jumping in. I've got Johan, my business partner from White Label Suite, joining me here as well. Hey, bud, how are you?
And I'm fantastic. I'm excited.
You're excited?
So excited. And Bryce, it goes the same way as Walt said. Our system without your system, just a list of leads. But your system with our system, it makes it so super powerful. Like I have since October, I think. I don't think there's one day that I haven't shown the video we're about to show to people.
Mm-hmm.
It's my greatest closing tool. Every time I show it to people, they're just like, "Oh my God, I want this right now." And I'm like, cool. So
That's
you got to go.
amazing.
It's awesome.
They
So
work
yeah,
so well together. Absolutely, absolutely. So
I love it.
shall we share with everybody? We're like the three of us and Laura, of course, and Carl and Ebs, we're all like, yeah, we know what we're talking about, but should we jump in and share with every guys? If you're here and you wanted to get on with it and just like show you how to grow this stuff and feed your bots the leads,
Let's
just
show up.
give me a one in the chat. Let me know that we can jump in and we'll jump in. Bruce is in. All right, cool. Let's get into it. Ready. One. All right, fantastic. Let's go. I am going to get this set up, guys. This is not going to be death by PowerPoint. I promise you that. Within 6 minutes, we're going to show you the software that makes all of this work. So start your timer if you want to do that, and we will jump straight in. I'm going to set this up. I will share my screen right now and make sure you guys can see. So just give me a thumbs up or a yes if you can see my screen right now and everything is working as it should be. Cool, cool, cool. We are away. All right, so I am going to start with a PowerPoint because it's just going to keep me on track. Step 1, leads. Step 2, Closebot. That's the way this works. We call this the contact-aware marketing system. And when we show you what we're about to show you, you're going to see how AI can not just engage with your client and know about your business because you've set up your knowledge base in Closebot. So not just know about your business, but it also knows who it's talking to. And that changes the game in a massive, massive way. Because AI, as we know, having conversations is amazing. It's great. It's incredible. But it's always a little bit one-sided. What we're about to show you changes that completely. We're going to show you how when Closebot engages, Closebot is going to know who it's talking to and is going to have what we call a contact-aware conversation. So let's watch what happens when leads enriched by AI meet Closebot in a conversation. And I'm going to reshare my screen and make sure I tick the share sound box so that we get this going the right way. So I'm going to show you guys this, and we're going to show you what happens when these two systems meet. This is about 2 minutes long. Let's see if I can bring this up.
You're
Right,
sharing.
can you guys see this? Yep, fantastic. Let's go. Yes, I want my free coupon. Let's go. And it's going to send it via SMS. All right, so Jody has just opted in. She's just come to our site, or she's answered a Facebook ad, or she's done something like that. She's in our system, and the AI knows about her. So let's go and check my phone. I'm just going to connect to my phone here and make sure we get the messaging here. All right, so here's our message to Jody. Thanks for registering. Here's your coupon. Now, I want to prove that the bot, AI, knows who it's talking to. So I'm just going to kind of skip to a thread back and forth. I'm just going to straight ask, what do you know about me already? So let's ask, what do you know about me? And let's see if the AI now has that information. And boom, you're associated with Jody Michael and Associates, a firm known for its comprehensive approach to professional coaching, including Oh, yes, I want my free coupon.
Oh,
sorry. Let's go. AI now has that information. Apologies. And boom, you're associated with Jody Michael and Associates, a firm known for its comprehensive approach to professional coaching, including, how incredible is that? So again, no client's going to ask, how do you know about me? But what they might ask is something like this. How can your system help me specifically? Now, because the AI knows, watch what happens now. Can be particularly beneficial in a number of ways. And boom, check out the incredible information that it's been able to create because it knows who it's talking to. I'll just do one more because I love this. What kind of leads should I look for? Here we go. The AI knows who it's talking to. Jody came to our website from any place, and the AI knows who it's dealing with. How incredible is it for your system to be able to have contact-aware conversations? When it knows who it's talking to from that first contact, the AI can do so much better job at qualifying, at making sure that that's answering the questions in context to help you make sales. How good is that, you guys? So, my free coupon, Johan, is that the end of our webinar right there? We're done. Mic drop.
I think that's it. Thank
We're
you,
done.
guys.
That's it. Right. Thanks, everybody. Thanks, everyone, for coming. It's been fun. It's been great. How good is that, guys? Give me a little bit of feedback. How cool is it for you to see contact-aware conversations coming through? Do you think that that would be something that your clients would react to? Yeah. So
every time, this is the video that I show every day. And when I show that video, people just go, I want that. Whatever it is, I don't care what it is. I need that. I want that. And it's not only implemented for their lead generation, it's also implemented for their follow-up. So I want you, the clients that we serve, they're running webinars, they're running live events. every person after the webinar. We haven't done that for this webinar, by the way, but because you know the magic behind it. But every person after a normal webinar, they get a text message or an email saying, "Hey, how did you find the webinar? Did you learn this, and how can this be implemented into your business?" And it knows about their business, so it's actually having a one-on-one conversation with them about their business, running a webinar,
Incredible.
running the event, like we're talking about high ticket events, $3,000, $4,000, $5,000 ticket prices. People are having real conversations about their business with Closebot. And then the closing rates are going through the roof because they're like, it's all personalized. They've already developed a plan for me. Cool, let me sign up. So I just want to emphasize that video that you just saw is one of the greatest sales tools that we ever have. So
That's where it's
back to
like
you,
end
Mr.
of the webinar. That's it. We're done. That's all we need. That video. And actually, so we gave the demonstration there with a coaching client. And of course, business coaches are one of the biggest niches in the high level space. A lot of people work with business coaches, but when you have Closebot or when you have a conversation happening with somebody, they have a lot of that kind of, yeah, but how does it work for me? And I've got this particular issue. And I know, Johan, you posted something on Instagram a little while ago that was this is going to be controversial, but your business is not unique. You are, but your business is not unique. You are. But everybody thinks their business is unique. How cool is it is when Closebot knows what your business is, knows who you are, can actually understand that. So we're gonna cover that. If you guys think that's cool, that we can actually get Closebot to have contact aware conversations, we are going to show you exactly how that happens right about now. So Eric missed the video. You know, Johan and I were like, we'll show the video at the end because it's the gold. And we're like, no, move it to the front because that's what everybody's here for. And Eric, you missed it. I want to show. We'll show you how it all works right now, Eric. Thank you, Kyle, for keeping me on track. Yeah, we'll keep it flowing through. So here's the model, guys. We want to show you how you can generate leads, run AI so that it researches those leads, pushes it into high level or HubSpot if you're using HubSpot with Closebot V2 now, pushes it into your CRM, and then Closebot has contact aware conversations. And that is what we really want to be able to focus you guys with and show you how that all works. So I'm going to pop back over to my PowerPoint here. Yes, and we're going to show you how did that happen? How did the AI system know who it was talking to? How did it know what that coaching business did and how it all worked together? So that is demo time. We're going to flow across into the white label suite lead generation tool, and I'm going to show you the Closebot system that makes that happen as well. And we're going to talk all the way through. So answering that question, how did Closebot know who it was talking to when that person engaged? This is our white label suite lead generation tool. We white label this for businesses so that you can put your own brand on this. But what we're talking about there is understanding we've searched for some leads. So I've got accountants in the UK, and we've got an AI assistant inside of our program that's done a whole bunch of research on all of these customers, on all of these prospects, and it's this information which is then flowing through into your CRM program. Now, let's see if we can make this connect the dots here. So we go, who are we looking for? And actually, guys, if I can ask that as a genuine question, I keep looking at my other screen over here. If I can ask that as a genuine question, if I could put the right contacts in a room for you, for your agency, for your business, if I could find the right leads for you, who would I be looking for? Give me a bit of a list, and we'll do this live. We'll go, okay, I'm looking for this kind of business. I work with business coaches. I'm working with real estate agents. I work with, plastic surgeons in Las Vegas, whatever it might be. Who do you work with best in your own agency? Give me a little bit of live feedback, and we'll see if we can generate some leads for you guys live. So this tool is a lead generation system, and we're going to show it how it flows into that Closebot program. So Eric says residential real estate agents. Chris says dentists, chiropractors, and appointment-based businesses. Amazing. Super cool. What else do we got there, guys? Who else is distraught? Homeowners, Ralph. Okay, interesting. Super cool. Carpet cleaners, says Benji. Resort owners and timeshare members. Nice. Travel agent, says Hannah. All right, some really great thoughts there. So there's a number of different ways that we can search within the program. If we're looking for carpet cleaners, as Benji suggested, we might start there with a company search. So I'm going to come in here and say, okay, the kind of business I'm looking for is a carpet cleaner. And I can choose my location. So I can say, rightio, I'm looking in, I don't know, let's go Las Vegas, just for the sake of the exercise. So we say, okay, I'm looking for carpet cleaners in a particular location. Let me drop these into a list. So I'll just add them. I'll create a new one here for my demo. Carpet cleaners. All right, go. And Benji, you've been with us for a while, so great to see you, man. Thanks so much for jumping in. So the first search is a company-based search. So we want to look for a particular niche, a vertical, travel agents, resorts. We want to look for those people. And we start with geographical location. So we can say, okay, find me all of the people in a specific location, and we get their business information, we get their website, their phone number, all of this detail. That's not where we stop. That's where we start. And we've got all of that data being enriched. So now we're getting how many employees work there. We've got all of their social media information. We're getting the names and emails of who works there, what they do, and all of this information is coming across into your high level. So right now, I could go, I work with carpet cleaners, find me them. Now I can push it across into the CRM and I can start a conversation with those people. But the key piece where we said we want that contact aware conversation, we engage our AI to do the work for us. So you say, okay, hey, do a little bit of research on this guy. Like, give me a little bit of a summary before we start to communicate with them. Let's get in here and find out who they are, who they work with, what are their pain points, all of the kind of information that we can then feed to Closebot. So they're a company that does this, they use this specific thing, they've got strong emphasis on customer service. This is just a really quick summary of who this business is. We might say something like, do you know what? We want to work with them as a client. Who would be their ideal client? So I'm an agency. I want to help them grow their business. I can actually ask the system and say, give me a suggestion of who they should work with. So we say, look at their business. I'm an agency that's going to help them. Who should they work with? They work with residential homeowners. They look for pet owners, environmentally conscious consumers. So as a Closebot high-level agency owner, you can go to this business, you can search, we can instantly add those lead ideas into the database. And now when Closebot is communicating with them, it knows that stuff. It says, hey, I noticed that you potentially want to work with residential homeowners, pet owners, etc. I can see that you've done this and this. The AI system knows who it's talking to. Now, there's multiple ways of searching. I'll do another couple just really quick. So dentists, chiropractors, appointment-based businesses, real estate, residential real estate agents, travel agents, says Hannah. So travel agents might be a good one for our people search. So again, companies look for verticals, people. I am looking for a travel agent. And I don't just want I don't just want a travel agent. Let me get a little bit more specific. I will stay in Las Vegas just for the sake of the exercise. So I don't just want a travel agent. I want to get a little bit more specific. So we can dial in here and say, I only want to speak to people who are at the CEO level. So I might go CEO, founder, CEO, president, CEO and founder. I might go, do you know what? I also want kind of the marketing manager. If I can get in touch with the right person, all right, I can get the message across. So I know who I want to reach. Travel agents here, I can say, I only want to work with companies at this size, specific employee count, specific revenue count, all right? And again, we go. Now, our people information, again, can be enriched with AI so that when Closebot's communicating, it's got that contact-aware conversation. So we'll just let that run for a sec, and I'll show you how we go. All right, I didn't set up my filters the right way. Let me grab one that I've already got there. So in my people search, here we go, realtors. Radio. So we're looking for realtors. Somebody was saying there before. I can find all of our people here and check out some of the information. I've got their email address. I've got their business, but I've got so much information. I've got where they've worked. What's their history? So again, the AI knows who they are and who it's speaking to. I've got details about their company. And again, I can engage my AI assistant and I can do summaries. I can write a contact email. And I just want to pause here for a second. This says, find me similar people to this one, create me a DM, write me the summary, create some subject lines, or do me an introduction to this person. But there's no limit to what I can do with my AI assistant. And I want to show you an example. So in my AI assistant, I can come in here and say, you know what? Guys, is there anybody on the call that does, let me think, does anybody do SEO? Type the three letters SEO if you do SEO. If you build websites, type the word website. Like, what is your strength as an agency? SEO, says Bruce. Okay, cool. Fantastic. So you can create the AI assistant to do absolutely anything you want within this framework. So an SEO analysis. I've written a little prompt here, which I'm happy to give you guys if you'd like it. You're an advanced SEO expert analyzing this website, perform a comprehensive SEO audit covering all of these different things. And that's the information that you can send across to high level. Now, guess what? Let me go face to face here because it's easier. Guess what? I run a lead and I'm looking for a particular type of business. And then I go, I'm an SEO agency. Run an SEO analysis. Send that across to my high level. And now Closebot engages and knows there's some tags missing on your page. You need to update your schema a little bit. You need to have a little bit more inbound link structure. And Closebot knows what the client needs from an SEO perspective. Is that cool? What if you're a chiropractor and you start to reach out to martial arts studios, or you start to reach out to childcare centers? Why would you reach out to childcare centers if you're a chiropractor? Because new mothers have a whole bunch of adjustments that need to happen, right? So when we understand who we're talking to, Closebot can do a better job. Okay, can understand who it's talking to, the kind of environment that it's working in, and can recommend. So it's going to talk differently to 60-year-old golfers than it's going to talk differently to brand new mothers, right? Only if it knows who it's talking to. So you can get the AI assistant to do any research you want to do. I run video services for companies. Great. Let's analyze the website and find out their YouTube links and see if their videos are being SEO optimized and use that to feed our Closebot. This is where we go. Create a lead flow, automate the research, and let Closebot communicate with that client in context. Is that cool? Guys, give me a cool if that's cool. Give me a 1 if you don't feel like typing the 4 letters of cool. But
hell yeah. Cool.
Hell yeah. There you go. So we're starting to understand that I can generate leads. Now, generating leads is one of the things that businesses just love the most. And this little button down here is going to rock your client's world. Once you've got this set up, I'm looking for distressed homeowners in this particular, I'm looking for real estate agents, I'm looking for chiropractors, resort owners. I've got my niche, I've got my target. Your clients have got their targets, all right? Once you have that set up, you come down here and create an autopilot search, and you're just feeding those leads for your client every single day, 20, 30, 50 a day into their system, and letting Closebot handle that for them. So you can set this up to be 100% automated lead flow into the high level and engaging. Now, I'll show you one last method of search. I won't go through the actual search, but we've got company search. I'm looking for verticals. We said people search. I want the president of real estate companies that are doing this kind of revenue. We've also got this influencer search where we can find and pull the big levers. We can say, hey, I'm looking for people who have audiences that are in the chiropractic space, as an example. So here's a list of sales influencers that I've done. So I can check out the kind of data that we can get on our influencers, how many followers they've got, how many likes they get per post, comments, how many posts they've made, what's their audience, hashtags, what do they mention, their actual post history, who their audience is, who follows them. And again, all of this data flows through. So this is something you can do for yourself and for your clients. And again, let the AI assistant do some incredible things here. When we say, all right, cool, that looks like somebody I could really reach out to, but I'm a podcaster. I want to know about this guy, so I can run a podcast specific script, and I can say, okay, find me everything about that there we go. I've already done Austin because we had him on our podcast last week. But I can run a podcast script, or I can ask my AI assistant to do a marketing analysis, or what else have I written here? Write me an email series, find me similar clients, marketing automations, podcast invites, so many different ways to use that AI. And all of that data goes into Closebot. Right. Next, how does that work? In Closebot itself. Now, guys, we are going to give you this structure. All right, we're going to give you this structure. So there's one piece of that makes this work, and we'll cover that in settings, but we feed the information straight across into Closebot, and that's what allows this to happen. I'm going to show you that in just a second. Once you have that contact information, your system can reach out. Now, Hannah's just said, does Closebot reach out to them? Closebot engages as soon as they raise their hand, as soon as they reply, as soon as they comment. So they might reply to an email, reply to a text message, jump onto the live chat on your website. So as soon as that happens, then Closebot kicks in, and that's where that contact-aware conversation happens. But check this out. This is a live outreach database that we've got going for the Leads tool and for our own systems, etc. I want to show you what's really, really cool here. So because we know who these clients are, okay, so here's, let's have a look. I've got Kathy. She works at Corporate Installations. All right, we're reaching out to contracted suppliers. And here's the information that we were able to bring in. Corporate Installation is a company based in Denver, Colorado, that specializes in providing comprehensive office, furniture repair, and warehousing. That's the AI doing that research, right? I want to show you something. When we even reach out to them for our first outreach, it knows who it is. Hey, Kathy, mind if I share something I might fit with what you're building? I noticed Corporate Installations has a knack for transforming office spaces in Denver. Extremely personalized, okay? Extremely personalized at scale. Now, again, guys, remember, I want you to do this for yourself, and this is something that you can wow your clients with. So this was Kathy, who works at Corp Install Office Supplies. All right. What happens next? If I just grab somebody else, Carol works at Callahan. I don't know what Callahan does, but Callahan Construction is a construction company that focus on commercial projects. They provide a range of services such as, et cetera, et cetera. Let's have a look at what was sent to Carol. Mind if I share something that might be the missing piece in your client-centric puzzle? I noticed that Callahan Construction's knack for turning client dreams into commercial realities. Extremely personalized, right? So, again, guys, let me just come face to face here. What we're talking about is being able to identify your ideal client, search for them on any different number of methods, automate that flow, create personalized, hyper personalized messaging. And when they respond, the AI via Closebot takes over, and we've got ourselves a contact-aware conversation. Can we see how that happens? Leads. Who am I looking for? Let the AI do the research for me. And now my AI engages that person in context. Is that cool? Because this is what's blowing businesses away. Automated leads, contact-aware conversations, and now I've got a rich system driving my business, and I'm staff-free. Boom. There we go. Absolutely. All right. So let me show you this, guys. I want to stay on track. How's my time? Okay. Woo. I need to talk fast. You guys need to listen fast in this next bit. All right. So how would you use this in your business, guys? Can you just give me a hint? How would you use this? When you look at this, what would you do in your business that would make a difference to be able to grow, to be able to create your next opportunities? How would you use this? Like some ideas about, would you generate leads for yourself? Could you see this working for a client? Could you automate some marketing for businesses? Could you provide that as a service? This is something that you can generate for your businesses. All of the above, says Bruce. Yeah, there it is. Cool. All of the above, says Dex as well. Like a client acquisition, referral partner outreach. Cool. Awesome. So, guys, I want to share this with you as well. Would you like to see our most successful campaign ever? And here's my measure.
Yep.
Here's my measure. So you have to type yes. Otherwise, I won't share it.
I have to type it.
You have to type it. You have to type the word yes. All right, do it. All right, yes. Hell yes is Chris. All right, guys, you got me. I'll share it. I'll share it with you. How do I measure that this is our most successful campaign ever? Well, we could easily ourselves go back over our history and say we went from struggling to 50K MRR as an agency by engaging this strategy. Now, that'd be a brag and a flex, and we can prove that and all that kind of stuff. Great, fantastic. But I measure it by the amount of clients who have joined White Label Suite and have had successful results. Our most successful campaign ever is what we call the 20 free leads campaign. And now with contact-aware conversations. This is the blow up. So I want to give you the campaign, and I want to test to see if it's valuable. All right. So here's my test. For you guys on the call, you've got your own businesses. You've got the niches that you mentioned already. If I could give you 20 targeted leads in your ideal market for free right now, give me a 1 if you would want that. Just type 1 if yes, I'll take the leads. 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. This is our most successful campaign ever because of that result. And I'm pointing to the text box, the chat box right now. So what we teach, and we've got a whole workshop on this that we'll walk you through as well. What we teach is that when you offer businesses free targeted leads in their ideal client profile, they say yes, just like you did. And now we can show them how those leads turn into conversations with our contact aware system. So this is the results. When I say it's our most successful campaign ever, I just want to pop a couple of client comments up on the screen. Hey, everyone. I just wanted to share that I had my first demo today. It was all automated through the 20 free leads campaign and funnel. I just wanted to share that it works. The lead has to talk with his team and run the numbers because they're using another CRM, but he loved the system, especially White Label Suite. It took me a month to get my open rate from 20% to 40%. How'd you like to have a 40% open rate on your outbound messages? Thanks, Anthony. Bobby, I got my first demo booked less than 6 hours after sending my first set of emails. Who'd like qualified appointments in the calendar 6 hours from now? All right. What about Brad, who said, second trial confirmed. I sent out the 20 leads email campaign, 2 trials in 4 days. Now, Brad went on to break some crazy records. Brad's a window cleaner, guys. He's a window cleaner that decided to create an agency and set it up for other window cleaners. All right. Guess what? He went on to close $1,500 in monthly recurring revenue in his first month with White Label Suite because of the 20 free leads campaign. Right. Abdul, I emailed 3 of my top clients, 1 responded, scheduled a demo. I somehow managed to get through the demo and focused on the lead generation. They signed up for $297 a month. I'm still on the GHL free trial in the first month of White Label Suite. First sign up from the 20 free leads campaign, says Gigi. First client on board. I haven't even set it up yet, says Gareth. I'm just going over the 20 free lead snapshot. I freaking love it, says John. First client signed up early this week. Signed up client number 2 straight off the demo. Thank you, White Label Suite. Signed my 7th customer in a month via the 20 free leads offer. Offering leads as a service. All right. Target market is the property industry in Australia. Now, does Closebot make leads as a service even more valuable? All right. Does Closebot make leads as a service even more valuable, guys? How unreal. So that is why it is our most successful campaign ever. So what we've done is we've packaged this together to give you a complete snapshot to make everything work together. So the snapshot includes both a GHL snapshot, which we'll show you in just a second, and the workflow that I just showed you on the screen from Closebot. Both, and then the software with White Label Suite and Closebot together is absolute fire. So let me give you a quick walkthrough, the super quick walkthrough. All of the snapshot is completely documented. So we're going to walk you through the exact steps, how it works, how to set all the calendars up. We've got the opportunity boards in there. We are tracking email opens, clicks, registrations. We're creating those trigger links that show us for the booking link. We have the whole setup inside of the workflow, documented exactly how to get this started. And it's a snapshot that you immediately just engage, push go, and it's ready. It's having contact aware conversations. It's having those those beautiful personalized outreach messages to start the whole system. And again, you provide this as a service to your clients. We want to help you make sales, you guys. So you're going to give them this snapshot, contact aware conversations, contact aware outreach. We're going to bundle in the Closebot system. Again, this has been designed with Bryce on the call the other day. We did this together, starting it out, welcoming people in, using something novel about their business. All right. We get the name, email, phone number. We find out what kind of leads they're working for. We have a conversation. If they just want to book in an appointment, they go straight through. If they just want to buy it, they can do that too. We want to make sure of that. And in the settings here, the key piece that makes this work is using the information that we're sending across from the lead system to populate those custom fields to make sure that when Closebot engages, it knows who it's talking to. So we are going to give you the contact aware snapshot, the outreach program. We're going to give you the workflow that we've got here and our entire 20 free leads program as a package with our Closebot friends here. So, by the way, we're going to throw in another snapshot, which Kyle's probably going to kill me for, but let me just come face to face. So we talked about generating leads and enriching that data so that Closebot can have a conversation. So that's going from White Label Suite into your CRM, high level, HubSpot, whatever it might be. Okay. Generate the leads, push them across, outreach. But what if the client you're already working with and you want to get them onto Closebot? What if they are already generating leads? What if they're running Facebook ads? They've got I don't know, an outbound lead campaign. They're already got those leads coming in. You can also bring leads in from any source, Facebook ads, opt-in forms, webinars, whatever they're doing. The lead comes in, you can send it to White Label Suite and still run that lead enrichment. We're going to give you that snapshot as well. So lead comes in, sent to White Label Suite via our API, which we're all set up for you, runs the enrichment and sends it back. So now you've got enriched leads for your clients. And again, Closebot can engage in context. So we're going to give you that one as well. It's called our lead enrichment snapshot, where you can have leads coming in. Again, you're doing this for your clients. Provide this as a service. I have to tell you a quick story. Super quick. Jan, have I got time for a quick story?
Yes, you do.
All right, cool. Super quick story, right? Commercial real estate company here in Australia. When we're talking to them about the lead generation system, they were kind of like, yeah, we already got 150 leads a week coming through. We're kind of like, this was my comment to them. And this is $1,000 a month client, by the way. So this was my comment to them. Give me 90 days. And every lead that comes through, I'll enrich that data using my AI system, and I'll update your database with some core information. What company do they work for? How long have they been in business? How many employees have they got? What are their pain points? What are their hot buttons? What are the things that make them work? All right. So I'm enriching that data using that system. Literally, the lead comes in, we push it into White Label Suite, run those programs and push it back. And now we've got that data. So here's what I said to the client. Give me 90 days and I'll show you that every lead that comes through will be 10 times more valuable. Why? Because when I've got that enriched data in my database, I can just click that little button that says export to CSV. I can take that whole now client database into ChatGPT, and I can say, these are the clients we're getting, and I want more of them. Look at their hotspots, look at their hot buttons, look at their pain points, look at their business types, and write for me my next 30 days of social media campaigns based on that client information. And they went, whoa. I hope you guys just went, whoa. When you can enrich the data for your client, you provide them an incredibly valuable service, all right? So you can take leads from anywhere into White Label Suite. We run the magic and push it back. Whoa, the value of that can't be understated. Whoa, that's it. Exactly. There we go. All right, cool. Let me stay on track. Otherwise, I get on my soapbox. All right, let's go. Okay, so we give you the whole snapshot. Lead, outbound communication, personalized, the contact-aware conversation connection with Closebot, the enrichment data snapshots. So we want you to use the software, the White Label Suite, to find leads for yourself. All right. Then we'll show you how you can then give away 20 free leads. We're actually going to encourage you to give away the software for free. You can give away White Label Suite for free and still make profit. All right. Plus, Closebot engages the client as soon as they're interested. And now we have something really, really cool. All right. Tommy, good luck with the client. Let's go. Let's go. So we give you all of the components to make that happen. Here's the strategy. You use the software to find the leads. The snapshot creates the accounts and the appointments for you to go and have a conversation with the client. You can bundle in Closebot and the leads for maximum dollars. All right. So here's how we sell Closebot and the upsell. We talk to people about, hey, free leads. Sign up for my Zoom call, 15 minutes. I'll give you 20 targeted leads for free. Right. So then how do we close them and upsell them? This is how it goes. So, Mr. Client, now that we're here, I've shown you how we can find those realtors, chiropractors, dentists, whoever it is that you're looking for. So now we have the leads for you. Let me ask you a quick question. What's your process for managing those leads? And here's guys, write this down because I don't have it on the slide, but this is part of the close. Can you honestly look me in the eye and tell me that every lead that's come into your business over the last 30 days has been followed up properly? Pause. All right. Let me say that again. Mr. Business Owner, could you honestly tell me that every lead that's come into your business in the last 30 days has been followed up? Right. So do you have an automated system to track every lead, follow them up using AI and make sure nothing gets missed? And this is the close, you guys. This is the close. What would your business look like if you did have that? Now, this is where the business owner says something like, oh, geez, if we had that, I'd be on my yacht somewhere in the Maldives, and I'd be like, they will say, huh, well, what do you want to do with that information? That's how we close from a free leads offer to a fully automated lead system with the leads and Closebot all working together. Let me show you how we can generate those leads. Do you have an AI? Can you honestly tell me that every lead that you've generated in your business over the last 30 days has been followed up? Huh. What would things look like if you did have that in place? That's the close we want you guys to use. And again, I'm just bragging here, but so many success stories, right? Clinton, $497 a month on the first demo, all right? I asked if they had any questions. The only question was, when could they start? I love that. Got my first clients as Prakash. Closed my first white label suite GHL customer for $347. Cool. Michael went on to become one of our absolute superstars. He ran the 20 free leads offer and just booked out. I think, Johan, how many appointments did Michael end up booking in his first 30 days?
100 meetings in his first week or something.
Yeah, we didn't believe him, actually. He was like, 100 meetings booked. And we're like, dude, can you not like do that in our group? And he's like, no, seriously, jump on. I'll show you. And he showed us his calendar and we were like, so he's gone on SaaSpreneur Gold. I think he posted his second award the other day. And oh man, so good. Amazing success. So White Label Suite helped us secure a $20,000 client. Hear that story a lot. Just so many incredible things. This is so hang on. What is it? Yvonne says to Betsy, who's his business partner, "Hey Betsy, I know we're partners, but every time I refresh my email, we've got another order. I haven't done any searches yet. Slow down and teach me." And she's like, "I know. I keep getting emails, another order, I haven't used it yet." All right. Super cool. Just again, I'm bragging a little bit, but this is our most successful campaign ever. And we want to give it to you guys because this is what we teach: how to generate leads, how to then use Closebot to qualify, nurture, and close deals. And it is that successful 1-2 punch. So let me jump across, stay on track. So what I want you to do, these are your next steps. All right. Let's go. So grab our white label suite, unlimited license, and the Closebot special offer that we have for you guys. Okay. Grab the snapshots, because we're giving you multiple, which are all included. Now we're going to book in for a personal onboarding session. This is not something that we've done for a very long time. We've kind of grown too fast, but we've got our head of customer success on the call, Ebony. Hey, Miss Ebony James. So we want you guys to have a rock star start with us. Ebs, can I just ask you, how many onboarding spots have you got in your calendar this week that we can fit in? Let's see if I can get Ebs to unmute. Wait, ask to unmute. There we go. There we go.
All right. So at the start of the call, I had 7. I'm down to about 5.
We've got 5 spots in Ebony's calendar this week for a personal onboarding. So first come, first serve. You guys, we want to make sure that you get the right start there. We're also going to give you a workshop, which you can run over a few days, literally to get that 20 free leads campaign set up, running, and launched. We want you out there in the market and growing your business, and we'll give you that whole workshop as part of this. And this is the deal. So you are going to get a full 12 months access, if you're picking up the annual plan, to sell unlimited white label suite accounts. And unlimited means you can also give them away for free. And as I said, we've got that profit model in the background where you can just give them away for free. And we show you how to set that up and profit from that. You're grandfathered in at the price. We normally charge $4,997 for that. You get all the pitch decks, the snapshots, the ads, the templates, the marketing materials. You get our contact aware marketing snapshot. You get access to our community, our vault. We're doing workshops every single week. We're doing live Q&A calls, masterminds, etc. We normally price this at $29.97 on a webinar, but it's Closebot. It's Laura and Bryce. We love you guys, and we want to do something really special. So for a full 12 months access, the price for everything that we just talked about is $19.97. There's a couple of price points that you'll see. The link is there up on the screen. It's whitelabelsuite.com Closebot-offer. So whitelabelsuite.com/Closebot-offer. You can go to whitelabelsuite.com. You can. But you'll pay $5,000 or you'll pay a heck ton more. In fact, we do have a couple of pricing options on that page. Let me sort of bust those out for you. You can pick up, we have a level with our white label suite program where you get 10 reseller accounts. You can have 10 accounts. It's normally $297 a month. Through the Closebot deal, you can get it for $197 a month. If you want to go unlimited, and go monthly, it's normally $4.97. Again, Closebot, you guys get it for $2.97. And if you want to grab that super deal, pick up the annual, which means you don't have to think about the rebill for another 12 months. You get unlimited reseller accounts for just $19.97 as the annual license. That's under $167 a month. All right. So I've got a question on there. I just want to ask you guys, if you wouldn't mind answering, and it is kind of a psychological hook, right? What's one deal worth to you? Right? What's one deal worth to you? We've got one of our clients, Michael, who said, so glad I'm here. It's amazing. First day here with White Label Suite, we've already closed a $500 a month client. And you can do that unlimited times. What's a deal worth to you? So could we help you get just one? Could we help you find a lead? Could we help you show your clients that they can find leads? Plug it into system, Closebot following up, doing all of the magic stuff. Would that help you close a deal? What's a deal worth to you guys, right? So here's what you're going to get. You get access to the entire leads tool for yourself, right? We always say, put your own oxygen mask on first. I want to automate lead flow for you. I want 20 free leads offers going out 10, 20, 30 times a day, and people booking into your calendar, having a conversation with your Closebot about your business and your systems and booking it in. So you get unrestricted access to the leads tool for yourself with that program, right? You get the full white label license, which means you can put your own brand on this. You can sell it as your own, the same way as you do for the other white label tools that you own. You can brand it. We'll show you how to do it. We'll have you set up and running. Your own leads tool. You can sell it as a standalone system and upsell Closebot. You can give it away. Where one of our influencers stands on stage and she says, have my software. Here it is. Here's my QR code. And she gives it away hundreds of times a week. And then people come in and they're using the system and she's getting paid for the usage, just like rebilling inside of High Level. So you get the full white label license. You get all of our sales tools and systems and scripts. We've been doing this for 4 years. We've got webinars, we've got ads, we've got sales call scripts, we've got recordings. Johan's one of the best salespeople I've ever met. We've actually got live recordings of his calls selling the leads tool. So you can listen how the founder does it, what he says, how to pace it. We actually show you how to build your presentations, give you even white labeled sales videos so that you can just put it through a revoice or AI system and you've got us doing the demo in your voice. Pretty sweet. Matt Farmer did that and got rocked in a couple hundred sales in the first week. It was amazing. Ads, emails, landing pages, funnels, scripts, the whole lot is part of the Closebot offer. With this, you get our whole licensing system. This was I love this little screenshot on the left-hand side. Ebbs, do you remember this? So this is Lindsay actually sent a DM to you on Messenger. Hey, so she's messaging Ebony and Ebony screenshotted it and sent it to me. She's like, hey, also on another note, I done went and sold a whole dang $7,500 lead gen package. I need some help getting my snapshots and leads imported, right? How cool. You can set your own price, you guys. We were talking to a client yesterday that wants to do corporate pricing at $10,000 a month. And we're like, great, jump on in, create the packages. You can create any license pricing that you want to. So you get the whole package. You can choose the 10 limited accounts for $197, unlimited reseller accounts for $297, or you can grab that annual deal at $19.97. So it's whitelabelsuite.com/closebot offer. Let me just drop that in the chat box for you guys here. So make sure you get it right, Closebot offer. Now, we are only going to be able to keep this open for a few days. Johan, I think that was what we decided. So we want to make sure that you guys jump in. As we said, Ebony's only got 5 places in her onboarding calendar this week. We can only keep this open for a couple of days, but Chris, then you've got everything there already. If you're already a customer, we love you. And for Benji, who was here before, thank you so much for jumping in your members area. Everything is there for you. If I start on one package, can I upgrade later on? We are keeping this pricing. If you go to the website, you can't get this, right? If you go to the website, so this doesn't exist outside of this offer, outside of this webinar, you guys. Thanks, Benji. We love you, man. Benji just said you guys are such beauties. I love it. Thank you. Jason says he's in and he's looking forward to onboarding. So Ebbs, make sure you save one of those spots for Jason. Guys, who else is jumping in? We want to make sure we get Ebbs to rock that in for you guys. Johan, you were saying about I want to make this a special deal for you guys. You were saying about that video that we showed at the start, yeah?
Yeah, for sure. So guys, for whoever wants to sign up to the annual deal, we're going to record a video just like we did at the start for you in your brand so that you can use that as a sales tool to close clients. I cannot tell you how impressive that video is for people when I show them that. Literally, my meetings now go for 15 minutes. I show them that video. I go, hey, let me show you what we do. This is how we do it. They go, I want that. I'm like, cool. When do you want to get started? Let's lock it in. And then it's done. And
So we'll record one of those for you in your brand. All right. A contact aware conversation video, 2 to 3 minutes that you can send to prospects and close deals just like Johan does. So Johan, as our principal head salesperson, has generated millions of dollars worth of sales, and that's his number one sales tool. If you're getting in on the annual level, all right, from this webinar, we will do a personal contact aware conversation short video for you that you can send off to prospects to help you make sales. Sound fair? Is that a good deal? Guys, just type the word deal if that sounds like a fair deal. We'll do that video for you if you're jumping in on that annual level. Dex says it's a deal. Great. Fantastic. So cool. Let me just jump straight in here.
I'm going to add another one onto that.
Yeah, man.
And guys, if you do get the annual, we will show up as your tech people and record a video for you, a full demo for your clients so that you have that. So.
Nice. Let's do we'll do a webinar in your brand so you can use it as an evergreen, like a nice full walkthrough of the system work. So you get that short video to get them on a call and we'll record it. Yeah, we'll like hat off, unbranded. We'll turn up in your brand and do that. That's a nice one. Yeah, let's do that for you. That'd be cool.
Awesome. Cool.
Awesome. Sounds good. All right. I'm in. If you're grabbing that annual license, it sounds like you're getting a pretty good deal there. Let me just come back over to here. All right. There we go. I thought I'd lost my thing. A couple of other bonuses. You guys have got this all in the members area. We ran a program just before Christmas that we called the 4-bot system, which includes Closebot, how to build this into a $10,000 sale, right? We ran through 4 workshops. They were about 60 minutes each, literally building it in front of you, how to turn a GHL sale into a $10,000 sale and $1,000 a month monthly recurring, right? So many people have changed their entire business using this system. That is included in the bonuses. We've got a ton of other masterclasses in our vault as well. Some of the most talented, incredible marketing people in the world. As Jess said, I haven't even used the leads yet, but the talks alone are so worth it, right? What would you pay to have $1 million experts in your corner? We bring in a special expert every single month, somebody who can teach our people how to grow, how to scale, talk about all kinds of different things. You get that whole vault access, live Q&A calls every week, workshops, live support systems as well, everything there for you guys. And we are just about done. So I'm going to show you guys what we've shown, how we and how so many other GHL agency owners have been able to get massive traction, right? And the way we've done that is with AI-powered leads, Closebot, contact-aware conversations leading to more sales. How you can do that too, with the brandable lead software, the snapshots to bring it all together, and the workflows as we talked about, for just $19.97 if you're getting the annual plan, which is less than $167 a month. All right. Closebot, whitelabelsuite.com/closebot-offer. Answer a couple of questions that I know we're going to get, and then we'll open the call to Q&A. What sales tools are included and available? We've got ads, banners, emails, videos, webinars, slide decks, call scripts, entire sites, funnels. You can launch that 20 free leads campaign with a done-for-you funnel. It's one click and ready to go. All custom values updated, and you'll have your site live in minutes. How do I get all those tools? They're downloads, they're checklists in ClickUp, like we showed with that walkthrough of our snapshot. They're snapshots that you can just install. Can I sell unlimited accounts? On the base plan, you can sell just 10. Okay. On the unlimited plan, yes, you can give away, you can sell as many as you want, you can set your own price, that unlimited level. Is it a one-time payment? No. Every business has ongoing costs. It's either an annual or a monthly fee, whichever one you go for, but you can cancel at any time. How do I find clients? This is one of the biggest questions. How do I find clients? Well, guess what? You use the tool, right? You use the tool to sell the tool. We show you how to find your ideal clients. We've even got niche, like an AI niche suggestion program inside of the tool. So this is who I am and this is what I do. Push the button. These are the markets you should target. Wow. Well, how do I target them? Click one more button and it's done for you. Okay. So we'll help you use the tool to find your clients. The monthly options are there. So the $19.97 is the annual option. You do end up paying a little bit more, of course. That's the way it works with the monthlies. The 10 reseller license at $197 a month, or unlimited for $297. If you take the annual, that 1997. You get the videos and the webinars, and we do all kind of good stuff for you. It works out to be 167 a month, and you don't have to think about the bill, right? Super cool. Is there a guarantee? This is, of course there is. If you get inside, if you see all the materials we've created for you, if you leads the leads tool, and here's the piece, I don't want to make this conditional. Even if you just change your mind, if this is not right for you, you can cancel and get a full refund anytime in the next 30 days. Is that fair? Yeah, is that fair? All right, cool. So this is your best growth system, whitelabelsuite.com/closebot-offer. It includes the contact aware snapshot, and this is about closing more deals for you guys. I want to open this up to questions. I will leave the link on the screen. If you've got a question, I know I've got everybody muted, but if you've got a question, just type the word question or use the reactions bar down the bottom of the Zoom room and just like raise your hand and we'll know that you've got a question. If there's anything that we can answer for you. Oh, skipping through on my slides. There we go. whitelabelsuite.com/closebot offer. Guys, any questions that we can help you with? Anything that you'd like to know? Johan, have we covered everything for everyone?
I believe you have.
All right.
Well done.
Let me just drop that link in again.
Questions. Bryce, have you got any questions, any clarity that your people would love to hear about?
No, I mean, the biggest part is that context aware. When it knows about the person, knows about the business, those conversations are just so much more natural.
Thank you, man. Yeah, it's a game changer, isn't it? Like imagine being on a site and it's like, hey Bryce, how did your raise go early in the year? You're like, what? This guy's done his research, when there's that feeling when you go, I'm talking to somebody that gets me. They relate to me. It's personalized. Man, it's a game changer, isn't it?
And that's a space that Closebot plans to stay out of. We don't want to do the data enrichment and sending the first message. We've been very open about that. And that's like one of the number one things people ask. So if you want that, you're not going to get it just with Closebot. You need to use these two tools in sync. And
Beautiful.
Similar sort of thing. There's a lot that goes into the lead qualification conversational flow builder. And if you want that, you really need Closebot.
Perfect. It's such a great synergy together. So good, guys. Hey, Jace, congrats. Getting some meetings in there. Awesome. Fantastic to see. Now you can run those meta ads through your white label suite system and enrich that data, man. Give back even more. This is mind blowing. I love it. Very, very cool. Well, guys, thank you so much. Shall we, I'll put that screen back up put that page back up on the screen one more time, Mr. Johan.
Yeah, sure, if you like. But
no, we'll stay here. All right, we've got the link. I did it. Oh, I put it up. I shouldn't have done it. There we go. So guys, you can choose which one of the options. Let us know which option is best for you. Love to know that kind of feedback as well. And this is a special offer just for the Closebot team. Congrats to Closebot, to Bryce and to Laura, to Kyle and the entire team over at Closebot. You guys, what an amazing day for you. We are so proud to stand next to you and to celebrate the launch, as you said, 2 years in the making. What we want to do now is just take everybody that's in Closebot and accelerate their growth. Let's go, guys. Let's get you automated lead flow. Let's get deals coming to you. Let's grow those agencies and those businesses. Let's change some lives.
Thanks, guys. Thanks, team.
Appreciate
Thank you
you guys.
so much.
Cheers.
Thank you, Laura. Thank you, everyone. Ask us any questions you like. Messages. See ya.
See you guys. Thanks very much.